Hi, my name is Bob, and I'm going to tell you about one of the most improbable moments in sports that I don't think numbers can even explain. So come with me on a journey to explore one of Philadelphia's unsung heroes and one of my personal favorite players.
Let me set the stage. It's October 13th, 2008, a day before my birthday. I'll turn 4 tomorrow. We are in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series, and something's about to happen here that's going to change the entire course of this game and championship in the blink of an eye. It's the top of the 8th, staring down the barrel of potential extra innings in what could be an all-time classic. We're tied 5-5 as we are introduced to our main characters. 24-year-old right-hander Jonathan Broxton steps on the rubber to face off against a 40-year-old Matt Stairs. In my opinion, this will be the most important at-bat of the series. Philadelphia and Los Angeles have met in the playoffs before, 3 times until today, making this their 4th meeting. 2 of those playoff series happen to be championship series such as this one, where the Dodgers beat the Phillies handedly. As of this day in 08, the Philly and LA playoff split is 8-7 in favor of LA. From the perspective of Philadelphia, Los Angeles is a proverbial monster lurking in the night. You may not see it, but there is always an uneasy feeling that it's around there somewhere, in the unknown.
Another hit for Ramirez.
Standing in the left-handed batter's box is 40-year-old Matt Stairs, who manager Charlie Manuel has sent in to pinch hit. Not even 2 months ago, Stairs was playing in Toronto. He wasn't anything special for the Blue Jays, but he would register 105 games played for them before being traded.
And she is not coming back either. Oh my goodness, back-to-back home runs for the Blue Jays.
Who do the Blue Jays receive from the Phillies, you may ask? A left-handed pitcher by the name of Fabio Castro, who went on to never actually play in the MLB after this trade. In the late 90s for Oakland, Stairs mashed, having numerous seasons where he hit over 25 home runs. His current situation is a far cry from his prime, but he also isn't just a bum aging out of the sport. After today, Matt Stairs will go on to be the all-time leader in pinch hit home runs with a staggering 23 big flies out of the pinch hit position in his lifetime. With 416 career at-bats as a pinch hitter, the math checks out to him hitting a home run about every 20 at-bats.
No one in baseball history has hit that many pinch homers, and it's 6-5.
So far through the playoffs, he's only gotten 2 at-bats. He flew out in Game 3 of the NLDS and grounded into a double play in Game 4. In simple terms, he's been radio silent in this playoff run, and overall has not been a massive impact to this Phillies team. He only appeared 18 times in the last month of the season for the Phillies, and mostly as a pinch hitter, but he's gone yard twice, which statistically is highly unlikely. But Stairs is about to do something even more statistically unlikely. Impossible even. Deep into the night, my dad says he watched this game alone while I was asleep. I've only ever seen replays of these games. I didn't get to watch any of this live, but yet I'm still obsessed with this one play, this one swing even. A single guy from St. John, Canada, who has no idea who I am, has altered the way I view sports anytime I watch them. Despite all the stats, the games, the splits, the anything, I came up with one conclusion for what's about to happen. Maybe he was due.
Sure, Stats says he's collected his Pascal already, but I don't think Matt Stairs really cares in this moment. He's played for 10 teams up until this point, and he hasn't seen a playoff game in almost 10 years. This could be his only shot at a championship. Stats say that he might not do anything drastic in this moment, but baseball gods could get the better of them. And tonight, for one fleeting moment in an ever-growing timeline, they will. The gentleman 60 feet away from him on the pitcher's mound is no joke either. A young Broxton has been anchoring the Dodgers bullpen in the absence of their usual closer, Takashi Saito, who is currently unavailable due to injury. From Waynesboro, Georgia, he stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 285 pounds. Jonathan features a heavy fastball that tops out in the high 90s, a sinker also in the mid-90s, and a slider in the mid-80s. Apart from what I'm about to tell you, Broxton will go on to be a 2-time All-Star and have a lifetime ERA of 3.41 as a reliever. Up until this game, he's pitched 5 2/3 innings in the playoffs and hasn't given up a single run. He strikes guys out, and guys rarely hit home runs off of him.
It's a bullet. Was there any doubt?
This has been a quiet face-off thus far. The home crowd of Dodger Stadium has grown quiet after Phillies outfielder Shane Victorino clubbed a 2-run home run to tie the game moments earlier. Boos had rained down on a Hawaiian native, and now there's a weird silence in the stadium as Broxton and Stairs square off. The television announcers Joe Buck and Tim McCarver have barely paid any mind to the at-bat to this point. Buck plainly mentions that Stairs is 0-2 in the postseason this year, which is nothing out of the ordinary. But then Tim Carver proceeds to say something interesting.
Broxton more inclined to go after Matt Stairs with Jimmy Rollins on deck. Always go after the pinch hitter, not the regular if you have the option.
Of course, he isn't wrong here, but what can only be said is irony. Every word of that quote is about to smack him in the face. The aging veteran gets into his stance as Dodger Stadium holds their breath. Surely a 40-year-old pinch hitter wouldn't do something drastic in a moment like this, right? This scenario happens all the time. A hitter is subbed in for their pitcher, and they usually make little to no impact on the game. Despite everything that could be said about statistics and age in sports and how baseball should work, there's always a chance for something out of the ordinary to happen. The October sky continues to darken as this one guy is about to do one of the most improbable things that can only be explained with 2 words. That's baseball. It's a 3-1 count, which in terms of baseball theory is a hitter's count. Matt Stairs will be swinging here, and Broxton knows that. He's already gotten a fastball past Stairs' at bat that clocked in at 96. He follows it up with a slider in the dirt, a sinker that misses outside, and another strong fastball that misses by an inch. Dodger Stadium becomes reinvigorated as boos rain down from the stands. This next pitch will have to be Broxton's best if he wants any chance at cutting off this Phillies rally while he still can. He pours a fastball down the heart of the plate that clocks in at 94 miles per hour. In his career, Stairs has about 20 more home runs on the road than he has in home games, and they usually come in games where his team is tied or behind. This may have something to do with the nature of the role he assumes for his team, or this may have something to do with him as a player. Or this may mean nothing at all, and I'm looking into it too much. Despite all of that, the numbers, the crowd, the announcers, the game itself, any other imaginable factor leading to this moment, Matt Stairs does the unthinkable.
Stairs rips one into the night, deep into right, way out of here. And Philadelphia gets a pinch hit, 2-run shot. And the Phillies lead 7-5 in the 8th.
All of the demons, all of the doubts, all of the losses are torn away at this very moment. Stairs was only given one job when he was traded to the Phillies this season, to hit the baseball. And he's made every bit of that trade worth it with one swing. There are plenty of notable highlights throughout this series, this game even. Ryan Howard's generational run, the comeback of Brad Lidge, Joe Blanton's home run, maybe the Phillies winning the World Series itself. But I always come back to this play, this one swing. No matter how uninterested Joe Buck sounded with the Phillies in 08, even he had no choice but to admire this home run. I mean, look where that ball landed, that's 20 rows up. It's 375 to right center field in Dodger Stadium, and this ball could easily be 450 feet back. Brad Lidge would go on to close this game out for the win, and the Phillies one-handedly at home in Game 5 to advance to the World Series. Matt Stairs would only get one more postseason hit in his career and left the Phillies at the end of the 2009 season. He only played 2 more seasons before retiring at 43. Was Stairs one of the best Phillies to play for our team? Probably not. Was he one of the most impactful though? Absolutely. If you ask a current Phillies fan of my age or older who their top 3 favorite Phillies are of all time, I'd be shocked if any of them had Stairs anywhere in their ranking. But for me, he's definitely up there. And for that, I say thank you, Matt Stairs. Though I've never seen you play, you've cemented one of the coolest moments in baseball history that I can watch on repeat with an ear-to-ear grin.
It's the same as when I pinch hit or when I'm playing. You know, I try to swing for the fences, and that's how I've been my whole career is get up there, and I'm a little guy, so I don't get cheated and swing as hard as I can, and I was very fortunate to square one up tonight.